A storm had been brewing on the island. Midas, the golden tactician, had sensed a disturbance, something subtle yet deeply threatening. Fletcher Kane, the notorious Baron, was moving pieces in the shadows, and Midas wasn't about to sit idle. He sent out one of his most trusted operatives to investigate. Their first destination, Lone Wolf Lair. The lair, once a quiet stronghold, now held secrets that pointed towards something far greater than Midas expected. Inside, 3 key clues revealed the scope of Kane's ambition. In the office, confidential files exposed a chilling detail. Kane had been researching the zero-point chart, an artifact capable of reshaping reality itself. Near the vault door, marks and damage hinted at forced access, but what truly caught attention was what wasn't there. Inside the vault, a metal box lay open and empty, once filled with bars of gold, now completely stripped. But the most unsettling detail wasn't the missing gold. Hanging ominous on the wall was a strange golden mask, elegant, arcane, and completely out of place. It was clear this wasn't just about gold anymore. Something darker was unfolding. With the investigation pointing towards their larger operation, Midas began to strategize. Kane's actions weren't just reckless, they were coordinated. He needed to be stopped. But to do that, Midas had to understand the full plan. First, the operative was ordered to gear up. Only top-tier weapons and items would do. Then they began systematically eliminating Kane's lieutenants, his alpha-heavy henchmen, each one loyal and lethal. The goal wasn't just disruption. Midas needed information. From the fallen lieutenants, one key discovery emerged. They were all following secret orders to transport Kane's gold to a mysterious collaborator, and Midas already had a strong guess as to who it was. To confirm it, an armored transport was intercepted, a high-risk heist but necessary. Inside was a fortune in gold, and a manifest confirming its destination, the Thousand Faces shop, known across the island as the Mask Workshop. The journey now shifted from gold to something far more supernatural. The Mask Workshop had long been abandoned by normal operations, but as the operative approached, a heavy, unnatural fog blanketed the air. It felt wrong, charged with dark energy, almost as if the island itself was trying to warn intruders to stay away. Something in the air made skin crawl. It was more than fear, it was spiritual resistance. Inside the workshop, nothing was ordinary. The deeper the operative went, the darker the magic became. Down in the basement, the truth was revealed. A massive mask-making machine, long dormant, had been reawakened, powered by Kane's stolen gold. But it wasn't just creating masks for Kane's guards, it was rebuilding something ancient and dangerous, the Sinister Mask. Crafted with arcane skill by Dago, a once exiled master of mask forging, this artifact wasn't just powerful, it was capable of tearing through the boundaries between realms. With this mask, Dago intended to breach the spirit realm and seize the zero-point chart for himself. The picture was now complete. Kane, desperate for power, had been manipulated. Dago had promised him an army, alpha guards equipped with enchanted masks, and in return, Kane funded his efforts. But now that Dago had what he needed, betrayal was inevitable. The operative returned to Midas, delivering the full report. The Golden King absorbed every detail, calculating his next move. Dago had played Kane like a pawn, and now with the Sinister Mask restored, he had the means to execute a plan that could corrupt the very fabric of the island. Midas knew they were out of time. Stopping Dago would require more than brute force. It would take collaboration, perhaps even with the very people Midas once opposed: Hope, Jones, and the so-called heroes of the island. Pride was no longer an option. The Zero Shard was too powerful to fall into the wrong hands. The order was clear. Dago must be stopped, no matter the cost. And as the island braced itself for the next great conflict, only one thing was certain: the battle for the Zero Point was far from over. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.